I have no idea what I'm doing, but I know I'm doing it really, really well.
Everything here is immediately followed by sarcastic comments and nasty responses.
Yep, we're finally where we belong.
Tried nothing and we're all out of ideas.
Those are rookie numbers in this racket.
Yeah, but they were all bad.
Shame on that!
I was way off.
But shut up, Wesley.
I said, hold up, wait a minute. Something ain't right.
All of Andrew's scenes could get cut. Who knows? It's Hollywood, baby.
That's a woman.
That ain't no woman. It's a man.
Out of it.
Get into it. Low profile. We're getting the words. Low profile. Hey, Richie, how's your hand? It hurt like a
That's all, brother. I had it.
Oh, welcome. 73 episodes inside the Badger team. Welcome. Oh, Gooch. I think you won.
I'm pretty sure it's over, Gooch.
Is there someone else clapping?
I'm clapping. You just can't see my hands.
Still clapping. Right. That's what I thought. Bro, we got to add little hands that you could like.
Look, just clapping. I'm clapping.
Yeah. Oh.
Clapping cheeks.
Tired just watching that. Shout out. Oh.
VTubers are disqualified. I said it. Flesh
Yes.
supremacy.
Sorry, Moxie has taken her one and only personal day with the Cabal, and you can't carry over. It doesn't carry over.
Is
You
it
have to use
paid?
You have to use it.
Wait a minute. We get personal days? What the fuck?
Eventually, I think, in theory. I don't know. I've
So
never taken
far, only Techrat does. But more on that later.
there's constantly sales with that goddamn place. Welcome, everyone. Got a lot to talk about and trigger Erwin and Gooch about because I realize they both hate James Gunn, but for different reasons. And when you combine them, it's just there's no part of him as a person that survives. It really is bad.
He likes when little boys touch him.
Oh. I'm putting my hand down.
You might not be wrong, though, to be fair. Like,
all right. The Angry Badger. Get it? It's in the description. Chickadee, chickadee out. James Gunn likes when little boys.
Oh my god.
Oh.
That's
Look at that.
Some of you are cooler than the others.
I'm telling you, Mr. Techrat.
I need to check my mail and see if mine came.
Techrat bullied me into getting mine. I was too poor at the time to get one, but then
You're gonna be so upset when you see what's coming up next.
Dragons.
Jake,
Maybe.
I see you.
That's my intro.
I told him free reign.
Buy it. We're trying to get Techrat out of the ghetto. Moving up in the world.
I'll stay in here. I just need better internet.
Yeah. We're also trying to get Erwin out of the ghetto, but more on that later.
Erwin, are you not out of the ghetto yet?
Thrives in the ghetto.
He said more on that later.
More on that later. It's Gooch's intro, guys. Come on.
Oh no.
We never get to see him anymore.
I really honestly feel like I never get to see you anymore.
I miss Uncle Gooch.
I would like to do my intro now.
Say it. Say the thing,
You
Gooch.
can catch behind the Wendy's with Leon, and you can no.
How much?
Yeah, $5 only.
Canadian.
Jake Martin will take 2.
He'll turn you sideways. Anyway, yeah, I'm happy to be here. Can I finish my intro now?
In the ghetto. Yeah. You good?
I'm good.
No? You want to talk about it? You want a hug from the chat?
Yeah.
All right, Chad. Let's hug Gooch. All right, come here. Come here. I'm gonna squeeze.
Get away from me. Get
away. He likes it. He likes it. All right. No, thank you. We got gay for a second. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah. There we go. There you go. Reach out and touch someone. Niat, thank you so much for the raid earlier. You guys were talking about Evil Dead.
Correct, yeah. The first one before they decided to reboot it with Evil Dead 2, which is somehow a sequel and also the first film in the series. But more on that later. Happy to be here. Thanks for having me.
Sam Raimi so perfect he found a way.
Spoiler, there probably will not be more on that later because they don't think we're talking about Evil Dead. But hey, go back and watch the stream. Doolies, hi.
How's it going?
Hi.
I'm very intrigued about the Badger merch. I've been told is of exceedingly high quality and that it'll last a lifetime. So I'm wondering what size should I get, because I'm told it's nigh indestructible.
It does last a lifetime depending on the species and country they're in, because those are very different depending on where you are. I like to good stuff.
I like to ride the edge and get mediums and then have my gut stick out. It's probably going to stick out of this one. So I think they run a little smaller.
Fit me. You probably should get a large because you are big of fellow, but get a medium and then you look the V taper.
Extra large, Andy.
Thank you. I was going to say extra
large. I thought you were doing Wakanda Forever. Or this is your safe zone in D&D.
Back the Wakanda Forever thing. That's about the Boy Summer right there.
Yeah. Wakanda Forever.
That's our thing. Stop it.
I literally just stole it.
Yeah.
Come at me. What, are you going to decolonize me? Come at me, bro. You can't. You're in VTuber. Flesh supremacy.
That's what white people do, is take away from your stuff. Use it.
Flesh supremacy.
Yeah.
When I still worked at the convention center and I had to liaise with like the higher ups that would plan the events and shit, one of them was a very gay black man. And every time we would see each other, we would do the Wakanda Forever. Yeah. I want you to understand that there was true peace there. That the nation's gay.
Yeah, why did you do the scissoring?
And you say you're not gay. And you say you're not gay.
Together. It was for the greater good, Gooch. All right? Look it up.
That's Black Panther too.
Why are you gay?
Yeah, why are you gay?
It's because hey, summer of loves don't happen when you have scissoring. Just saying.
He's probably been like, I'm gay, but that motherfucker.
The dragon fires must be lit. Leon, can you explain briefly why you sound like Sammy from Sinners?
Yeah, I can. Had an emergency wisdom tooth removal today that grew in at a complete 90-degree angle and was.
Can you sing the blues?
On down to the crossroads.
He's gonna pull a muscle.
Oh my god! I hope he's
straight out of the trailer. Straight out of the trailer.
Has black culture not suffered enough?
Not enough for my liking.
TLDR, Leon's mouth is under attack. Send money, please, later.
His mouth was assaulted by wisdom. And he had to get
couldn't handle the tooth.
He couldn't handle the tooth.
Rejected. He rolled for a wisdom save, and
that's your intro. Right? I'm done.
I think he rolled a nat 1, probably.
I'll see you guys next week.
Nat 1. ABF, War Master ABF. How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Yeah,
anytime. I wear this shirt on this show, and I wear Gooch's shirt on Gooch's show. I like to. I'm the guy that wears the band shirt to the band to the concert.
You're shirt guy. That's what you are.
Yeah.
I hope so.
What color did you get?
You got Katie beside you. Look at that.
There's like 15. Is it just black?
I got straight black. Yeah.
Okay, because they have a gray one, and I'm very happy with my like gray purchase.
I've been eyeballing that stonewashed gray one.
That's what I went with. I haven't worn it yet, but looking at it, I'm quite happy.
It matches your personality, Erwin.
I almost went purple, but I already got too many purple shirts. So.
Yeah, and if you're wondering the level, yes, this is the level we're shooting for tonight. Thank you. Couldn't handle the tooth. That's right.
You can't handle the tooth.
So much.
All right, I was gonna say we got a few super chats. You want to knock those out since we're done with
them? Real quick, but Mr. Techrat, do you appreciate it? Of course.
Wait, shit. Did I do? I did a thing. Yeah.
I was gonna say if you didn't, that's all right. You've already done.
Is that the Bella Ramsey? It is the Bella Ramsey. Yes.
Damn it! The fucking mouth.
It looks fine.
It looks fine. You're good.
Oh my God, Bella.
Non-binary action set.
We will be mentioning her. And Andor. Oh yes. And new Avengers. Mickey 17, not so much.
Techrat, did you get to experience any Last of Us season 2?
I did not watch any of that yet. No, but I did watch Avenger. I'm sorry. The Thunderbolts and Mickey 17 this weekend. So that was
can't wait to hear your review.
Oh yeah, New Avengers, I believe, is what you were talking about. Yes?
Yeah.
Yes. Shout out that Bella
and hey, did you see down there on the table in the cup? I'm gonna be a mom. It looks like.
Oh, thank God. Okay, I was wondering.
What are the present just for? That was clever. Well done.
So
it did scare me.
You? That's what I'm wondering.
It's toilet seat.
Quick,
it's a tractor story.
We'll probably talk about Thunderbolts, but Mickey 17.
About all the things.
Did you like Mickey 17 at all? Because we probably won't talk about that.
You know what? It was good. It was long. I fell asleep, but that wasn't the movie's fault. I was really medicated, and it was late. But yeah, it was good.
Good, but
recommend it on streaming.
Yeah, 3 out of 5 for streaming. Yeah.
Okay. Real quick, let's get into this. Jerry D. Sills, the Sith Lord Poet. Shout out, did it himself.
Yeah, ABF was coming for him. He's just like and grind himself. Beautiful.
Yeah. And that's just rat. We got it from the end of Serenity when the chick is talking about the Reavers coming in, and we can put a bunch of ABF memberships, and she just does it herself with the membership.
Sure.
Good luck with that one. Jake Martin, member for $10 here. This fucking panel, though, it's a good one. It's like it should be like a cabal or something. This is the panel that other panels want to be when they grow up. You'll stop that now. But keep going. No, yeah.
Hey, Momo. So you like to watch?
Now, how about a smooch, huh?
All right. Thank you, Jake. Shout out. Oh no. Tomok for 20. Well, I hear that Leon has a real pretty mouth. Not so much anymore, huh?
I mean, I can show you if you like, but it'll cost more.
You're really trailer trash tonight.
When he started talking, I thought he was doing a bit.
It's right there. It's like, whoa.
Did it make you Southern?
I don't care about oxygen. I need boobies, nothing more.
I'm sorry. What?
I was thinking if he starts spitting into a cup off screen, it's gonna
say Percocet boy.
No, like slingshot down there. He's just fucking bobbing and weaving down there.
Boom
mustard.
I don't like the way you talk. I don't like it.
Or Sling Blade,
He's just a boy.
By the way, that might have been the first real movie I'd ever seen, like, cinematic and action, real acting, as opposed to like some 80s or 90s. Just
right.
Oh, Billy Bob Thornton.
Who knew?
Angelina Jolie was fucking that? I don't know. Well, speaking of people that Angelina Jolie would be lucky to get with, Niat, Film Comics Explained for 10. What's the dentist's favorite kind of dinosaur? A Flossoraptor.
Clever girl.
It's
clever girl.
Look at that. Please look on his face. Fucking VTuber. Look at him.
Yeah. Smug.
I did that. That was me.
Bastard.
I
love it.
Taste the Laffy Taffy.
I'm coming around to the VTuber looking at, but I got to be honest. Every time I glance over, I still think it's a toque. I still think you got like a beret situation going on.
Is it an afro?
It's a fro.
It is an afro, right?
It's like an afro.
It's a wavy fro.
But the soul glow of it makes it look.
You got that sheen.
You don't hate me because you ain't me.
Could you
You're
say
not
Mother
wrong.
Russia for us?
He does.
No, you're not. I don't. We'll probably get banned off YouTube.
Dragon Wise, member for 10 months. Ooh, God, has it been that long? It's been longer. Hail the Cabal. Love you all. Thank you for the great entertainment. By the way, Leon, use your nose to vape to avoid. Oh, that is actually fucking super true. Yeah. You better plug that shit up with some more. Like, jokes aside, clip it. Plug that shit up with some moist gauze, and you gauze whatever. You better fucking blow out of one side.
Yeah.
Don't want to get that.
Very much have been doing that. Yeah, no worries. Okay. I do not want goddamn dry socket. I understand.
Dry socket.
Have you considered just not smoking your vape?
You shut the fuck up.
Kind of fuck you. Thank you. You shut the fuck up.
I lived with him. He cannot.
Yeah, I hear. You take the vape and you just right at the butt. You make sure you plug your nose.
Set it on high.
Roofing is entirely acceptable.
Nicotine highlight crate. I'm telling you, man.
Bro, just pour the liquid right in your eyeball. You'll be set.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
I want to hear ABF's idea.
Rossi gave a rainbow.
You just pour it on a wet paper towel, then up there, yeah.
Yeah, like you just have to have a barrier and don't pull too hard. Nice even draws.
Why are you guys gay? Why are you gay?
You don't know about addiction,
so many options, Leon.
Dude.
You have so many
You gotta get it. You gotta get it.
You know how you're like addicted to the next hit of old ladies that have caramel candies, so you go to fucking matinees so they grow you.
Werther's.
Happy.
I just don't say the word anymore. Worthington originals. Anyways, you fucks.
That's my own Vietnam. You can't bring that
Jason
up.
the Dragon.
I genuinely got so jealous of Gooch that I bought some Werther's originals the other day.
Hunting old ladies.
Like, I'm not even kidding.
They are delicious. Refreshing. Savory, it's sweet. What's not to like?
Yeah, and you guys kept joking about it, and I was jealous that Gooch was getting all the Werthers and I wasn't, so I bought some.
Hey, now you got to go get the ones with the candy apple on the inside. They're like those suckers. Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh. Andy RZA for 10. What time is Leon streaming until Tooth hurt?
That's a good one. That got me. Holy shit.
He often does stream that late. Yeah, he is going to be doing Neon Leon still, and wisdom teeth are expensive to extract, so he's probably going to need to be. You guys, Moxie show.
We're gonna be doing a stream later.
Puppy.
Yeah. My name's Leon.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
Hey, look, friends that are mean to each other apparently have a 300% more scissoring. It's a direct
rock and paper ring.
It's a direct. All right, let's get into this. Shut up, sons. Ugh, filthy gray. Sorry. Jaffa Cree. It's all right. I won't hold it. You're a traitor to your lord. It's all right. Get it done. Get taken care of. Rat. I'm sorry, buddy. I honestly was shocked that it got greenlit at all.
I know.
Did you watch this? Did you try to watch this more, Torin? Did you try to watch this?
No, I was going to, but since I wasn't like really a hardcore fan of the other one, I didn't care.
He was a great Green Arrow. He really was, especially the first 3 seasons before Felicity and Oliver.
Loved him.
Yeah, before it got
going through the list.
Speed Force retarded.
Yeah, we are the Arrow.
Yeah, he would do like the little bar thing, the hop up
salmon ladder that he went on to American Ninja and actually ran the course.
Bro, the gayest thing I'll ever tell you in my life. That shit was fucking hot.
Did it move a little bit?
It moved a little.
Fuck a little. It moved a lot. Speaking of Rossi. What, Erwin?
No, Katie made the noises and was like, and I knew the exact
scene.
She thought, and she's, I really liked him. And we all know what part she actually liked.
Yeah, we all did.
Yeah, me and Techrat.
The Arrow. The Arrow.
Rossi for $10. All the Filoni hate on Open Bar with Badger hurt me so much. I had to wear my Filoni Wolf shirt today just to feel. I was going to say, if I knew that would happen. Go check the rating on Rotten Tomatoes for Tales of the Underworld. Maybe.
I'll look into it.
Besides, it wasn't exactly Filoni hate as far as Tony Gilroy blowing.
Oh, the boss. ABF just gave us a second. I'll look it up, Rusty.
That is that.
My God. ABF for $199.69. His accounts are working again. Leon's dentist pulled out the wrong tooth. He said it was accidental. Oh no.
I love it. Thank you. I love it.
You are a beautiful man. Did you know this?
Anyway, I started blasting. Bang!
Wow. Best clip.
His power level is amazing. It's spectacular.
Actually, like Erwin made this one time, and I know it was contextual to Christmas, but I've always thought it was the best one.
When you look at that, isn't that glorious? It's indescribably beautiful.
It's indescribably beautiful. Probably because that's the tone of voice I got every time I would see it.
So, Badger, I know why Rossi was mentioning the Rotten Tomatoes score.
Oh, fuck.
Look at this. 12. Oh, there aren't enough people who have reviewed it. There's only 12 people. That's why.
Wow.
Did those 12 people get a hefty lunch bag or something at the screening? By the way, I liked the first episode of with Asajj, even though it's like the Disney version of Asajj. But hey, fuck me, right? I liked a version of a former dark side user, right, who was neutral with a young Jedi that's like trying to blend in and then fighting stormtroopers and trying to blend in. And I was like, okay, if Andor had just one of those characters, it would have just been something. That's all. But the Cad Bane shit's probably boring, and Gooch doesn't like the animation. I'm indoctrinated to it. I didn't like it when George first announced it in the Clone War movie, and then started doing like the show, and I dismissed it as a kid show, and then like it started getting good. But
no, you junkies just needed more Star Wars in your veins.
That's probably, and George was still there, and even though Filoni was the one making all the decisions, George was still there. Filoni's a hack when it comes to Star Wars. It just
after that terrible movie, I'm with Badger. Early Clone Wars
Snips,
was
Sky Guy.
It did enough things right that like it was worth watching.
Look me in the eyes though, and tell me that it was like absolutely necessary. Rossi, he can't.
I
short.
like
have to look down.
The
Then
best
he'd
part
be able to
about
look me in the
Clone
eyes.
Wars was the humanization of the clones. I would argue that maybe that was necessary, the humanization of the clones. Because unless you read the books, you never got that from the films. You know.
Did we need to see the inhibitor chips?
No.
Or do you think they could have just followed orders? What do you think is worse or better?
I mean, they could. No, I think they could just followed orders.
Yeah, I go back and forth it. Who here has seen the Ted movies?
Yes.
That's
I
Farland,
love them.
right?
So, animated Ted sequel series in the works. Every single person is returning for it. So
I did not watch. They already did a TV show. It was a prequel of him going through like I think it was high school with the bear, and I didn't watch that. I heard it's good.
Funny.
Okay,
it is actually it leads into the films and whatnot really well. I was surprised the Ted show had no right to be as good as it is.
All right,
which is what I'm looking for now.
I got homework now. Yeah,
Moxie, you better give him permission to call you Darth Moxie. That's a Darth. The title of Darth. Go their whole lives trying to get that Darth title.
And like
I was a
gotta
Lord
go,
for 10 years. You come in here and you're a Darth.
To be Mara Jade, she's got to start dark side, right? So
you got to start somewhere. The Emperor's hand. All right.
Come on, Ted. That's right, Johnny.
Get ready to laugh.
Jesus Christ.
Ted. Oh, sorry.
There, first of the day. We'll get back on the sound.
Put it in the pot. Put it in the pot.
Put it in the pot.
Put it in the pot. Put it in the. You gotta put it in the pot.
Take anything. Are we desperate? Yeah, I was gonna say it's an animated series. So
interesting choice.
Is it? Because it's like Seth is like a proven track record, right? He knows how to do the comedies.
Yeah. He knows how to do animation.
Does he have TDS? Because like he's been humbled in public, right? Like the Bill Maher, like I don't think he's ever recovered from the like, well, that's a generalization, right? He's like, yeah, that's why I said it's generally true. Oh, he died right there in fucking front of the audience.
You can see it in season 2 of the Orville.
Yes, you okay. This was the point I was trying to get across to Open Bar. That's like, maybe if I had not known a goddamn thing about Tony Gilroy, see, that's true. I made certain inferences to modern day that I'm like, is that just me? But then you see the other side talking about how stunning and brave it is. And it's like, okay, so it is very noticeable that it's invoking modern day things. And that's the same with the Orville. It's like, is this because I know that fucking Seth MacFarlane doesn't like Trump? Or is it? But no, they were definitely.
I stopped at the Orville when the black alien dude turned out all of them were dudes. And his alien husband came in.
Yeah, that is actually the most base storyline that they don't realize, bro. Because then it ends up to like, yeah, that actually is, I wonder, unintentionally, where they it's like, no, gender's real and you shouldn't force them to change it.
Yeah. Also, doesn't that set up the character development for the episode that comes after where they're addicted to cigarettes and they keep printing them off on their 3D printer? Oh my god! So
it's a bunch of it. They have this, the Moxons, or something. Either way,
yeah.
The planet that Moxie's from, the Moxons, very different though.
Mocklin,
they look like Mocklin. There we go. But yeah, dude, unironically, the Orville is sort of like one of the best Star Trek series.
It was really entertaining.
It was really good.
If you can look past the TDS stuff, like there's a lot there.
And to Seth MacFarlane's credit, his TDS, while it was really strong there for a while, it's been a lot quieter since the re-election.
Yeah, just like you, a lot quieter. I love it.
It's been a lot quieter.
Sorry, praise, son. Got kicked with a face by a horse.
Jesus. Can you tell us about Pepperidge Farms and how much it remembers?
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Sorry. Shout out Naganal. Lava, what is happening? I often ask myself that question. Yes, I don't know what's happening. All right, we're going to talk about some fun movies coming our way. But first, we are. We are. Some of them I actually am looking forward to. Some of them will be 50-50 on, and some of them are just to trigger you, and we all know they're going to be shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for.
I'm honest with you. Going to take you on an adventure. Ooh. First and foremost,
Candy Mountain.
I almost
Candy
Mountain. I want. Let's do a test. Let's do a test.
Go ahead, Badger.
Gooch, you're doing a project, right? Your project is Gooch the Greatest, and I'm going to ask you a question, and I want you to hear. Is this the gayest project ever? Would you say that this is the gayest Gooch's project ever? How would you answer that?
I'd say go eat a cock there, buddy.
Okay, you have failed that test. Anyone want to answer this? Anyone know how to answer this question? Leon, do you know how to answer this?
Before I answer, can I ask, were you intentionally doing an Independence Day Independence Day guy impression? Like,
I was doing Mark from Variety, who asks everyone if it's the gayest project.
Yeah, he's doing the guy who does the interviews.
I thought you sounded like Jiminy Glick.
Which I could have also have sounded like Jiminy Glick. Yeah, anyway, it's fun.
Can I answer the question with?
Yeah, you can. ABF. Is this the gayest project?
I like turtles.
Wait. Leon, you sound like the cowboy that gets shot first in the Western. He just like, hey guys, just trying.
So what is the real answer though, Badger? You laugh it off and say, "I hope this is for everyone."
Yeah.
Oh, no, the real answer, if they ask you, is I haven't heard that before, but if you guys found that, that's great. Either way, we really you divert it, or you just say
this is something that everyone can connect with.
Something like that. That's the other one. Tom Cruise here. Sidesteps talk about Trump's Hollywood tariffs at Mission Impossible press stop. We'd rather answer questions about the movie. That's it. That's it.
That's so hard to do.
Is it? Because it seemed like all he fucking says is we'd rather answer questions about the movie.
I think that was sarcasm, buddy.
No, I know, but I'm supposed to.
Okay.
God damn you, Leon. I'm supposed to be the Angry Badger. Yes. It's very easy, and yet they don't, because they're all captured by their politics, so they just have to answer.
I think also they have to step in it because it's already on their mind so much they can't not say something about that.
Yeah, what would their friends say? Oh my god, if they didn't answer that correctly.
Yeah. By the way, Tom Cruise really is the last.
People have friends and not allies.
Well, there's that too.
How is your speech getting worse?
I put some gauze in to reach
Although America would offer, he can't refuse.
No, it's like he's got a cigar.
So I put some gauze.
What's up, dude?
When the clock strikes 1, that's when you fire.
Badger, can you pronounce gauze for us? You said a couple interesting ways
Gauze.
earlier, and I didn't bring it up.
Gauss gun.
Gauss? That was the one.
Sorry.
Gauze.
Thank you.
Gauze.
Scared, nervous.
You should be.
Continuing along. Leon makes me uncomfortable. Continuing along with things that you should continue to say was this one, where Bonnie Wright, who is of course Ginny Weasley, they should take their inspiration for their characters, their interpretation of the characters from the books, just correct, including the description of how they look. Right?
What an unfortunate picture of her, though. She looks like she got caught doing something wrong.
Yeah,
Harry could do better. I said it.
Yeah, well, that was always one of the depictions. One of the criticisms, rather, was that really, Ginny Weasley.
I want her hook up with the Asian chick, because I mean, who doesn't want to hook up with the Asian chick?
So this will be like the one project that they're actually told to read the books and not like stay away from the source material.
Can you just imagine Papa Esiato sitting there on his throne? I picture him like in Green Book. He has a throne, African garb that he dresses in, and he's reading it, and he gets to the character descriptions of Snape, that he's salad and pallow and greasy haired, and he'll know what he did.
He knows already, but yes.
Deep inside.
Imagine him coming like, hey guys, this guy's not black. Like, I don't think I'm the right choice.
What you said,
He goes, "Oh my God, you guys, they were right this time."
What's up with that, Gooch? The sweet sound of silence. That poor dog. We're not allowed to talk about it ever again.
Did I not hide the shovel?
Swimming with the fishes. There's no ocean nearby.
Did you make some Asian tacos?
I did. Yeah, they were great. Best tacos I've had in a while.
Oh. Yep. Animals are our friends. Yeah. Or when you mentioned this briefly this morning on the stream, I'm very much looking forward to the Henry Cavill Highlander. One of the consistent projects that he's talked about throughout the years, along with Warhammer, that I actually kind of thought this was going to get canceled, and the fact that it didn't, and Chad Stahelski, who's in demand, is still doing it. Movies that mostly have a bunch of sword fights and action scenes, boy, does it fucking help and behoove them to have stunt directors like Chad.
Chad,
thoughts?
who's an actual fucking Chad.
Yep. Well, literally.
I'm hearing Niet's thoughts. I bet Niet has a lot of Highlander thoughts.
Well, and also he has friends in the stunt industry, so
that too.
Yeah, I've actually got friends that are stuntmen, and as you can see, I'm wielding a samurai sword, so I'm a bit of
I'm very intimidated also.
a dueler myself. But no, I was going to say, like, I do appreciate Chad Stahelski's filmography, and I do think he films action well. But when it comes to Highlander, the action scenes aren't very modern. You know, they're not using guns, they're not using grenades, they're not using hand-to-hand combat in the same way that the characters do in Highlander. So I wonder how he's going to be able to transpose the fight choreography in this film. I do like him as a director, though, and I'm keen to see how he tackles it, essentially.
Well, if I was to guess how he's going to do it, as we saw from those last Wick movies where different combat scenes had different camera techniques. And yes, Avi, I have to talk about the top down, fucking isometric, dragon's breath, all the different things. I think it would be great is because he said they're going to really play up the fact that he's a warrior throughout the centuries, Japan, Middle Ages, things like that. If he just used different camera techniques, more modern, maybe filming as you get on, and either way, keep the. I just want to be able to see the goddamn fights. Don't do.
They better start off. They better start off in the parkade. They better start off in the parkade.
Part of the issue with a lot of the fight scenes that we see in modern films is they're filmed by people who don't understand how to shoot action. This is what Hong Kong perfected in the 80s and 90s. Long shots, and part of the reason why they're able to get away with 30, 40-second shots of people fighting is because everybody fighting is an actual fighter. They're not just actors. They're actors that know martial arts. So Henry Cavill's going to need to do a lot of training if they're going to be able to pull it off.
Oh, well, one, he's talked about his training, and I'll mention it in a second. He was defaming OG Highlander. He was questioning Chad's ability to capture it or surpass it, correct?
Yeah, pretty much.
Fuck, sons. With Jeff?
My concern, my concern is more of the antagonist. Like Clancy Brown was awesome.
Yeah, and the last person I heard I like, but I don't know if I want them as the Kurgan.
Hey, Badger.
Yeah.
You mind if I throw the clip at the bottom there? It was quick. It's dirty, but I thought it would be fun.
Sure.
Yay, and the smile on it does it for me.
And it did move that day. It did.
Several times.
Oh, Rossi. Hold on, but I do need to get one for
Rossi.
He's been the most loyal friend. And I really appreciate it. Yeah.
And they all hit too. Shout out. Yeah, that was the thing. Yeah, he talked about the intensive sword training and the specifically the fact that he's playing a warrior, and this was at Chad's direction that you're playing someone who's been around for 800 years. So you need to have a consistent layered fight. You're always a dude that's at the top of the martial art at the time. And so to play with that, and I think he said basically if you like The Witcher, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Oof. That's a big endorsement.
I was going to say, if there was any other actor going to be in it, I probably wouldn't be as interested. But Henry Cavill, he usually takes his roles pretty seriously. I'm sure he's going to take the training seriously too. So
I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about the supporting cast,
Me too. Okay, that was what it was. Michael Fassbender was the last person I heard that was supposed to be the Kurgan, and I don't know. I love him, but don't know if he has.
I don't like
Fassbender.
Wait,
Fassbender hasn't been relevant for a decade.
I know.
You need like Thad Castle to be the Kurgan.
Man, Clancy Brown,
Alan Richardson.
Yeah.
Pedro Pascal, I think, is
Oh
the
my
Don't
god.
you dare.
only
Don't
man
you
with the
dare.
gravitas.
Don't you dare.
I'm kind of digging the Fassbender, to be honest.
Are you?
Yeah.
I wanted to show me something.
Kurgan's supposed to be huge, though.
And I don't mean that big dick. Yeah, well, here's the thing. Because he could apparently, Timothy Chalamet has no business having that much gravitas. He's a small little fuck. So I assume Fassbender could also project intimidation like Kurgan. But also, yeah, it does help that Clancy was just as
I
big,
think he'll
tall.
bring a psychological aspect to it, though. I think he'll bring a different vibe. And I am.
Well, Henry's not young. What the fuck are we talking about? He's going to take the HGH, the human growth hormone, and do all the workouts. So.
I don't know. I'm kind
but
of digging that. Actually.
What, Leon? He can't interrupt anymore. He didn't have the strength. What, buddy?
I'm with Gooch on the Fassbender stuff mainly just because Fassbender, while he might not have the size, he has a very
he has the
he
size.
Can glare, he can stare, he can act with his eyes, his face. I think he can be very intimidating with that aspect of it.
Fassbender is a phenomenal actor. Don't get me wrong. Part of the reason he hasn't been relevant for a decade has to do with his agent has been casting him in really shitty films. He can act, and he's actually quite a really tall dude. So if he was going to be playing an imposing figure, I think he'd be able to pull it off, provided he beefs up. Because when Henry Cavill gets jacked, he gets super jacked, right?
He's a monster.
Well, he was in the Netflix The Killer, and he was pretty small in that. So I haven't seen him look up for a role. Yeah, I read the French comic, and it was very true to it. It just kind of ended at the wrong spot.
It was a slow burn. It's like I get it. I know Andor people. I know slow burns. It was a slow burn, but if you like that sort of intricate minutia of a killer,
yeah. But what about someone like David Arbor?
Yeah.
Oh no.
No.
I hate the guy, but he might be good in that role. I'm just saying.
Dude, every time I see him in something, he refuses to get rid of his beer gut. How can you take a dude seriously that can't get rid of his beer gut?
That's true.
Yeah, probably true.
We would presume that anyone we mentioned would put the work in to look big, but he wouldn't put the look in.
What about the giant from Reacher? What's his name there?
Yeah, but
giant.
Can he act?
He can't act.
He can't act.
That's what I'm saying.
Well,
he played himself.
Clancy Brown wasn't he was great, but he was still young, very young at the time. He wasn't a well-known actor. He only did The Boys and I think one more role. He was still a very raw actor, and he just acted crazy out there and had the voice.
What about the dude that played the mountain?
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would take that. No, I don't know, because it's not necessarily. It just has to be tall, not necessarily big. Yeah, but then Henry's a big fucker.
My thought was what the Hound Balin actor guy.
Rory McCann. Yeah,
but then I was like, maybe probably too old.
And I'm actually
a little too proper,
too short. Is it wrong that the only reason I'm looking forward to Ahsoka is to see Rory McCann as the Balin Skull character? Skull? Yeah.
I mean, it's wrong that you're looking forward to
the
Ahsoka,
idea
but I can understand some curiosity.
Complete sick curiosity.
I'm intrigued to see Sabine's arc because that's the future of Star Wars.
No, my God.
Hera. I think Hera's arc is the future of Star Wars.
Got to
follow behind her as she takes us to the future of Star Wars. They knew what they were doing.
Pan down.
I know it was enough to lead Kenobi astray.
God help us all.
Filoni, I'm trying out.
Anyone actually believe that Vigo will come back for this? Because I don't believe it's assumed he's going to come back, and we've basically been told that they would just CGI de-age everyone. I mean, God, how old is Ian McKellen now? He's 90.
This just a fanfic movie? What do you mean The Hunt for Gollum? He's there for the whole series.
No, because well, actually, the time between when Gandalf says, "I'm going to go look this shit up," and leaves the ring with Frodo, and then comes back is 15 years or some shit. I know the chat's going to yell at me, but it's a really long time.
Right.
And in that really long time, Aragorn is sent by Gandalf to find him, and then obviously he ends up being captured, so we know what happens there. But like there's that's the story they're telling. So can you pad one fucking movie of an aged Viggo Mortensen, de-aged, but starring Andy Serkis and directed by Andy Serkis?
This whole show's gonna be a fucking circus or movie.
It's a movie, but yeah, well, show they do call production shows, so whatever. You're not technically.
They're still pretending it's gonna be
the best kind.
2 movies, right? But we all know it's gonna be 3.
God, I want to say last time I said something about that, they said it was 1, but you think it's going to be 3 total?
No, they said 1, and then they changed it to 2, and I'm like,
right,
it's going to be 3.
Didn't they say that the 2 movies is 2 separate movies? It's not that in 2 parts. It's that movie and then another one, and fucking Ian McKellen's supposed to be in both of them till he's 100.
Is it in 92?
Yeah, well, that's why I can't make the till 90s joke because he's already doing it in his 90s.
92.
Poor bastard.
Ian McKellen?
Yeah, he's old.
Isn't
He's
he?
85. He's 85.
Oh, he's 85? Okay,
I
just looks
thought he
92.
was in his 90s. Why did I think in his
Yeah,
good?
that's so true.
It's still, holy hell, is that old? To be doing productions 12, 14-hour days, they better give him.
How would he make it?
A lot of math.
You better.
He's gonna fall over.
You better have your fucking lighting ready. You better be ready to go. You have him on set. He does his lines, and then if he's ready, he gets to go take a nappy while
He goes sit down in a chair somewhere.
Because goddamn. All right.
I say ABF actually has some breaking news.
Oh, I'm sorry. And then also Lord Comedy. ABF member attendance. What's the Tooth Fairy's music label called? Dental Records.
Leon liked it. That's all that.
That's very good.
I was
that was flossless.
Hi, friends. Lord Comedy, shout out. We, as a family now, need to watch Peacemaker Season 2 trailer so we can see what we think about it.
Can't wait.
I actually haven't seen it yet. I know you guys played it earlier.
Thank you,
missed that part.
ABF.
I held off on watching it.
I
haven't seen it either.
Thank you, Katie. Oh,
I haven't
you
seen
just
it
make a
either.
Badger
I
so
haven't
happy.
seen it either.
You haven't seen it? All right. We'll watch it once all the way through. Oh my God, Rat, you could have just said that, but thank you. Okay. All right, we're doing it.
I'm eating and working.
Thank you. He's so productive. ABF, when he heard about my play, I'm sorry for your floss. Piece of shit.
That's actually
a good one.
Well, get ready. Get ready because someone's coming back from it.
We're
going to be doing backflips to get you to John.
Welcome, Peacemaker, or do you prefer Chris?
Either's fine.
Can you tell us a little about your skills?
I'm considered the finest marksman in the world.
The mic is off.
Yeah.
I am also proficient in hand-to-hand combat.
How many more of these do we have today?
Is that popcorn still here?
You love popcorn.
My buzz is getting really big lately, so.
I have a variety of helmets.
This guy sucks.
Excuse me? Am I supposed to be able to hear you guys?
Excuse me?
You were talking about your butt and stuff. And also you said that I suck.
It is not funny.
I don't get it. We saved the world.
I thought everyone finally treat us like heroes.
I don't need anybody else to just forge my own path.
You're living in the worst level of Grand Theft Auto.
That's the only joke I think is funny.
I come to the conclusion you suffer from a particularly severe form of toxic masculinity.
What?
Argus has been monitoring Peacemaker ever since Rick Flag Sr. was named director. Does he know that I am?
Kill this time?
We'll go through it.
Yeah.
Bring me Peacemaker.
Remember Creature Commandos?
Mr. Callie, you scan for any anomalies throughout that house. Pony Boy, don't let him out of your sight. Titties, I want you to take the front door. Encino Man, you take the back door. Got it?
Yeah, but not the fucking names, dude. You can't just call us that.
Yes,
What do you think we are? Fucking Berkeley?
Tim Meadows?
Yes.
Yeah.
We haven't always been great people. But
We are the 11th Street Kids. No one will ever break us apart.
We are the Thunderbolts.
you ready for the next adventure, pal? Who the fuck are you?
My evil twin brother.
Well, clearly we're gonna have alternate dimensions. So there's James Gunn as Maxwell Lord. Sean Gunn is Maxwell Lord.
You mean Weasel?
Yeah, that's Maxwell Lord. Confirmed.
Holy
Fucking hell.
Remember,
That's
6 months in Panama. In Panama, dental care is called root canal.
That's actually
Why didn't you finish the bit?
Yeah, so he's Maxwell Lord and confirmed that he's the one in charge of the Justice League of America or whatever the hell they're calling it. And yeah, you see
the Justice Gang.
The Justice Gang. I'm not sure if this is the Justice Gang or when they take over with like Superman, it's called the Justice Gang. It's fucking stupid because they have JL written on their chest. So I'm gonna assume it's Justice League to begin with. And boy, Justice Gang is just as dumb.
This is not looking good for Superman.
Badger, 11 months. We've been together such a long time.
Come on.
The good and the bad.
I love it. Leon, show them that clip I sent you. How's everyone managed to score a PS3 Fat Boy for $50 from Goodwill? All works great. That's how we keep it alive.
That's awesome.
Keeping the culture alive. Yeah. So that better not be. Oh yeah, really quick. Sorry.
I have issues with Sean Gunn being Maxwell Lord. Like he's supposed to be a really intimidating antagonist. Sean Gunn just comes across like a meth addict. Like it's not right for Maxwell.
Thank you. Yeah.
I did not care for
at all.
I liked him in like Guardians 1 and 2, but then when Guardians 3 had to step in for like Yondu's position, he did not fill those shoes in the slightest bit. I don't know why they keep trying to make him a thing.
Yeah,
James Gunn's brother.
You know why?
Right.
Yeah.
He needs a job.
Obviously, Dedoy. Yeah.
Yeah. Tim Meadows.
Tim Meadows.
I'm just glad he's getting work again. Tim Meadows is underrated as hell.
Wait, no, Tim Meadows was fantastic in Brooklyn Nine-Nine as the cannibal. Oh my god,
he was great in everything.
He was the funniest part of this trailer.
Yeah. Mexicali, fucking pony boy, boobies and titties or there's Sean Gunn's wife or James Gunn's wife, sorry.
don't care.
So Maxwell Lord has private security guards and they're auditioning for members of their Justice League. Oh look, Adebayo. Your favorite, right, Erwin?
My lawyers advised me I don't have an opinion on her.
Actually, this is Erwin's favorite character, Vigilante.
Yeah, I wish I could have watched enough of the show to get to him. Yeah.
Spoiler, Erwin would be Vigilante. Yes.
Yeah, Vigilante and Eagly are the best part of Peacemaker.
Oh.
What do we think about, she's obviously going to beat them all up, about the great funny of calling her and saying she has toxic masculinity? Isn't that nice?
I think that was think it's comedy for our time, and it's just so brave.
Well, I think that was them like girl bossing, like putting her ahead in the trailer just by putting that out there.
And we're seeing Frank Grillo really push his acting chops in this.
We saw him in Creature Commandos, the first DCU project, where they Suicide Squadded it.
It's the same thing in every movie.
He does.
Same thing.
Well, speaking of Creature Commandos, still sitting at a 95%.
For
let
how
us
many reviews?
let us not forget.
It's only because of the music.
And if you didn't notice, Michael Rooker was also in that clip. He, of course, from Suicide Squad. So I guess he needed some more time.
Everybody liked that movie way more than I did. I don't like the Suicide Squad.
Same. So I'm just wondering. Go ahead.
I thought it did a better job with the characters than the original Suicide Squad, but at the same time, I just didn't care about the characters, despite the arc that they were on and all of that sort of wrapping up really well. It was a non-film.
There's a lot of them like that. Ellen, hallowed be her name.
I'd rather watch the Suicide Squad over Guardians 3, personally.
What do we think about Isabella Merced as fucking Hawk Girl?
You mean Hawk Girl? Since that line had to be thrown in there.
Oh, yeah. Wow. I mean, the last time we saw her was quite a different situation. Wash your hands.
I can't believe this video.
Wash your hands. Just saying.
I'm gonna throw up.
I'm gonna come. What are we thinking about this? The team outfits. Is this Maxwell Lord designed of the all white? Now I understand it fully. Like it is totally his corporatized Justice League.
This whole like layback, jokey style that they're doing with these three is everything like me and Gooch worried he was going to do to Superman.
Yeah. Him doing the little tee-hee when he catches him in the act kind of threw me out.
I want you to understand that when I was watching it, I thought, "Fuck, they're right."
Yeah.
I think I said this to Erwin privately. Like they make it so hard to defend or like be hopeful because
well, my neck hurts. I don't want to look up.
Trying to be on my best behavior
for over a fucking year. Like Jesus.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that one of these is the original universe Peacemaker, and one of these is the DCU version of Peacemaker.
My God!
Can you guess which one of these is gonna survive?
Eagly will know the real one.
Eagly ain't gonna know a goddamn thing. I don't know. We'll see.
Hey, I bet you they have one of those face-offs where they're both calling the Eagle to see which one he goes to.
Come on, that's actually clever.
But this is the issue we were saying a couple of weeks back about like the first film, the Superman film by James Gunn should be the foundational film. We shouldn't be introducing any multiversal shit just yet. Just wait a couple of films, maybe do that if you want to, but set up the establishing characters first. And already in Peacemaker, we've got this multiversal nonsense. Fuck this shit.
No, and also when you think of the DCU, Katie, when you think of the DCU, what do you think of? Which comes to your DCU? What comes to your mind first?
Batman.
Really?
Yeah, I think Batman.
Yeah.
You think so? You think you should? So okay. Nat, what about you? First thing that comes to your mind about the DCU?
Batman.
Batman. So everyone thinks there should be a Batman movie.
I don't think they even realize what you're saying by DCU.
Yeah,
that's how
James
little
Gunn
meaning
DCU.
it has.
Well, no, even in the DCU.
If you're saying right now, if I think of James Gunn DCU, I think Creature Commandos.
No, I think James Gunn.
Yeah, well, or that,
Yeah.
Are you asking us what should be the first thing?
I'm asking you what you think. Because right now, when I think of the DCU, I just think of James Gunn. But when I used to think of the old, I don't know. Red French Moon was like the previous one was dripping in Snyder. I know, but I don't think of Zack Snyder when I think of that. I think of Henry Cavill Superman. I think of Ben Affleck Batman. I think of the warehouse scene.
Martha.
I think of you could save them. You could save all of them and him flying I just think of James Gunn when I think of this. I think of Superman wheezing in the snow.
They were front and center all the time. It wasn't Zack Snyder.
Here's the thing, though, and Erwin pointed this out. Had this been the first image we saw of Superman, we would be having a completely different conversation. I mean, assuming that he also went aligned with like trailers that didn't depict him in a fetal position.
You realize we have a full trailer for Peacemaker season 2. Comes out in August, but we don't have a full trailer for Superman yet. That comes out July 11th.
That Peacemaker has his credits as Peacemaker and Superman hasn't even come out yet.
I'll have you know that we have a 5-minute preview of him being abused by his dog in the snow, and we have a reaction of James Gunn's dog watching that footage.
So you don't understand what women say? She said there's not a full trailer.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's the full trailer. All right, that should be enough for you. You fucking peasants.
Why is this so many muted tones? Why isn't it colorful? I was promised colorful.
Well, how much color do you want in a goddamn ice cube?
Vibrant, beautiful color palettes.
I'm sorry, but he looks like a young teenage boy here. Like he's so thin. Like he doesn't look. That to me, that's not Superman.
I still think this is one of the better images we've seen, though.
It's one of the better images, but that's he doesn't look like Superman. It looks like someone trying to play Superman.
No,
there's not enough.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Nia.
No, go ahead, Katie. I was going to make a joke.
No, you can call her Gooch if you want. We interchange names around here.
My joke was literally that there isn't enough Gooch on David Korn's sweat. But part of the reason why, Badger, you're thinking that that's a great image is because everything else is so muted that it makes his suit colors pop.
I guess I wasn't even talking about the colors.
No, everything else isn't about Superman.
Right.
We've gotten everything else that is like surrounding Superman. So you're getting like
there.
NBA videos, you're getting James Gunn, but like this is the first image we've gotten that's actually just Superman.
Yeah,
like in the movie.
Well, it's not because there's crypto right there.
Well,
too.
I guess
But also the lights are all bright, so it's going to be a washed out tech future snow.
That was never an excuse before, though. Like people would say, it's like that's no excuse. I want bright and vibrant.
And if you see it, if you watch the 5-minute thing in theaters before Minecraft, like a true fan, I will say it did look pretty good on screen. My eyeballs were not sad.
Superman's only boring if you're a boring fucking writer that doesn't know how to write interesting.
Boom.
There, I said it. Rossi for 2. Why is Superman standing in Gooch's house in Canada? Hey, it's hot there now. The fortress has turned to the summer edition.
It's gonna be 93 tomorrow.
All right.
Celsius?
That would be close to boiling there, Erwin.
Yes, Erwin. Celsius.
Stay inside. Put on sunscreen. When you're inside.
You all did mention Batman. I agree that if not Superman, a solid Batman movie, because they're like Nexus characters, right? Canon, whatever the fuck you want. Everything radiates out from them, just like Gooch. Everything radiates out from it.
Disagree.
I disagree all you want, motherfucker.
Well, you start with a Batman so that it's grounded, it's street level, and then you progress to Superman.
Realistic.
Cosmic.
Thank you. Thank you, Niet. Thank you.
It's it should be two extremes, right? Street level and then gods and monsters, which is
but
what
you
they
have
end
to
up calling
start.
it.
You're right, but you have to start with street level. Otherwise, if you go straight to cosmic, nobody's going to care about the street level.
I was going to say this too, by the way. Reeves, the Donner version is just as washed out. It's a fucking ice. It's a castle in the snow with crystals. It's not exactly going to be.
And I have no problem with that. It's just for the past decade, I've heard nothing but complaints about washed out.
I know. I got the defense because it's the criticism. There's a lot of criticisms that they will not give to. It's the Andor thing. There's a lot of shit that he did that like Filoni kind of did. And they're like, oh. So, because you like it, it's all right. I get it. That's fine. I'm a hypocrite too, but I at least
Niet, this is for you. A little on your little afro there. There you go.
Thank you. Our Gooches have aligned.
Cure your fucking rheumatism or something.
Son of
Jerry D. Sills, River for 4 months. Master of rhymes, a wordsmith knight, writing poetic magic from a soul-filled light, reaching for a heart to uplift it, tear darkness apart. Hail, Badger. Shout out the Sith Lord poet.
Did you summon something?
No, I hope. Pure energy. Matt Reeves no longer appears on this production weekly, and this is a site where they specifically try to hire people for productions. What is it? ABF for $5.69. When Superman finally comes out, it will be the moment of truth.
That's good.
Very good, Dave. Very good.
Bless you. The Batman Part 2 is moving forward, but apparently not under the direction of Matt Reeves. According to a newly released listing from Production Weekly, Reeves is no longer attached as director of the upcoming DC sequel and is now only credited as the film's screenwriter. Production currently aiming for a March 2026 shoot in London. But I guess tariffs maybe would connect this because London and Canada got that little fucking scissoring relationship thing. They do note here, one, dumb, see you next Tuesday. He Vader, and what she said about whatever Matt Reeves' situation is, and that it's a Chadwick Boseman like. And then Paul Tassi from Forbes, also back in January, said, I've heard what Reeves is going through. And no, I'm not going to say what it is, but I will say it's serious, and people really need to back off about where's the script. But okay,
what if it's like that Seinfeld episode where he erased him from the picture that was in his office, and then he put it back, and he had a mole, and he's just like, "Oh, you need to get that looked at." And
Badger, can you share my screen just on the topic of Matt Reeves no longer directing? Apparently, this says fans in some sites have ran wild with claims that Matt Reeves is no longer directing the Batman 2. However, upon further investigation, the supposed production listing is the same from years ago. That was also never listed a director. As it stands, Matt Reeves is still directing the Batman Part 2. So I think this is just like a story that a lot of people like that Park Place and Paul Tassi from, I can't remember which outlet he's in. I tend to disagree with a lot of things he says.
Well, Badger, if you could share my screen, I would like to show this. Jeff Snyder said that he did admit that he was trolling the internet by speculating about Reeves' removal. He added, I feel like Production Weekly just pieces this together and makes you think it's official, so you'll subscribe to them. So I don't think it's real. I think that the trades would have said something if he was off the movie. The insider later shared his own speculation, stating, the signs that I'm getting is that the next Batman movie won't be the Batman 2. Like the next time you see Batman, it'll be in like a World's Finest movie or something. That is probably what Gunn is working on right now.
Duh. Yeah, like of course. Like it's
you don't need to remove him because there's not going to be a Batman 2.
I guess the moment of truth has no chops.
I don't think there's going to be a World's Finest. I think that Gunn is going to be out after Supergirl.
Why was there quotes around Supergirl?
Because he doesn't think the movie's actually going to be finished or released. He thinks it's going to get the Batgirl treatment because Superman's going to be so horrible that they will not finish post-production and or lie and shelve it.
I'm not saying it's going to be horrible. I'm saying it's not going to be making the money that they wanted because they've come out and said they really want this thing to be like making $1 billion plus to set the DCU.
Yeah, set the tone for the future.
They're ignoring the trends of Warner Brothers movies that have been successful. It's never really been Superman. It's always been Batman. He's always raking in the millions of dollars. That's when they turn a profit. As you know, as much as y'all enjoy Man of Steel, unfortunately, it didn't turn a profit. It made a lot of money, 670 million, but its production budget was close to 400. And if you include marketing and all of that, and studios only getting 50%, that's why we didn't get a Man of Steel 2 as much as we wanted it. So I think they're shooting themselves in the foot by beginning with Superman to begin with and pinning all of their hopes on the DCU on Superman doing well when they already know that Superman has a track record of not doing well. I don't know why they're doing this.
Well, and to be fair, the reason they didn't get a Man of Steel 2 is because they immediately wanted a fucking Marvel Universe equivalent. And so they forced him to do the other second most popular character. But rather than doing what, if James Gunn is smart, does do, and we've talked about it before, and just ripping off the animated series of the first time Batman and Superman meet and do a World's Finest, which accomplishes a lot of different things, introduction of characters and world. I don't know what the fuck they're going to do. But I think that's what they were trying to do. But instead, they made them fight each other and then become friends at the end. But
I think they could have done another Batman movie and then started to allude to all these characters and then have separate stories for each one of them.
You could have.
Yeah.
Should have.
But we're getting.
I wanted a Man of Steel too. How dare you? In fact, Henry Cavill. Yeah, no, maybe Henry Cavill still was sort of wink, like, oh, we'll see what happens. Like even he's sort of banking on maybe this not doing so well, and he gets his second movie eventually.
If I don't get an Amazonian lesbian show, I'm just out of the DCU. I'm sorry.
Played by Bix from Andor. She's the current forerunner.
Please no.
From Halo. No, she's not the front runner. It's just she's getting fan casted. Nyat, you said you have a video coming out that's probably going to maybe not win you any fans.
I might lose some subscribers.
Is it maybe little? Maybe you'll get called a shill for just enjoying a little something.
Yeah, I mean, I'm being as fair as I can be. I am calling it a mixed bag, but I'm highlighting the things that I like and the things that I don't like. But the reception has been but the reception has been so polarized. People either love this or hate it. That I'm going to get flack from both sides.
I'll say this about the Cabal: careful who you assemble.
Well, I mean, I think that it was just an okay movie, and I'm wondering how many people think that out there. Like,
6 out of 10.
Yeah, I think that people mostly love it or hate it.
Right, and I think the reason people liked it is the same reason I liked it, and ironically, Open Bar, they maybe missed the point of that. Like, you say you want things and not just be flashy, boom, boom. Well, this has at least tried to have some substance to it, and I think a lot of people do struggle with feeling worthy and mental health and feeling lonely. And yes, it may be cliche, but having a bunch of assholes, as Mon Villani, a bunch of assholes trauma bond with each other. Kind of
but we got that already. We got that with The Boys. So why do you want to do?
No one's watching The Boys.
It's the Marvel.
No, they did. They did watch The Boys, and now
they did until they didn't, though.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that it fell off.
Yeah. So, but you got that's the type of series you got. Is that mental health stuff. And
Gooch,
now
at this point, Gooch, I'd rather watch more Thunderbolt Avengers than anything from The Boys.
Anything whatsoever. And that's he got like so mad that we weren't getting upset at Homelander that he took away any fucking innuendo. Just like, no, he's bad. I'm gonna have him beating babies in the street. You're not supposed to like it, which is what'll happen to John Walker, by the way.
Ha! Joke's on you, Kripke. I love dead babies.
Oh wow. Him saying that with the slurs.
Look what they did to my boy.
I was going to say, credit to Thunderbolts.
We need
It's
to
not
get
a movie
posse together. So
that you watch and feel as though it hates you, which is fucking refreshing. You know what I mean?
Yes.
No, that's what I took away. Is I watch it. I did not feel like it hated me.
No, in fact, as someone who has spent a lot of time with depression and self issues,
did you feel seen,
bro? I teared up, I laughed,
Okay.
but all at the right time.
I know that's what I'm saying.
Can I say my only gripe?
Yeah,
and this is funny because I totally hated what they did with gender swapping Taskmaster from the beginning.
Yeah,
but you got done fucking dirty. They gave you like 2 seconds with a quick whip and then done.
I think they got done just right.
Fine.
Best part of the movie, that was when I felt, so you felt represented with like the Sentry stuff. I felt represented when Taskmaster got shot in the face immediately.
I love Sentry, and I'll say it right now, hashtag John Walker did nothing wrong. He should be Captain America. He has a super soldier serum. He was the highlight of that movie, aside from the Sentry stuff. And I didn't even hate Florence. Pew!
No.
And Red Guardian is Red Guardian. Oh my God.
I enjoyed it.
Bye, Nick. Tank tops are my friend.
Hey, did you stay to the very end of the credits?
I did.
Yeah.
Just not in a rush to see it.
And it's not doing it. It's not gonna. Here's my thing. It's not gonna make like all the monies and all that, but it might win some people's. Okay.
Yeah,
maybe
it's gonna
they're
get you back
trying.
on track a little bit.
Did people clap at the end, Rat?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's going on with this?
It's been out for a week or so now and hasn't crested 200 million worldwide. I think apathy has set in.
But people also aren't going to the movies as much to begin with, and then you say Marvel, and they go, "Nah, never mind."
Right,
mean,
but
it's got like
movies with strong word of mouth like Sinners did really well because of word of mouth. This is getting strong word of mouth, and people still aren't showing up.
Well, this is what I've been saying though, is that you have to make like several things good in a row, because people aren't going to come back just for one movie. They'll come back for several.
Right. And Sinners was a new thing that is good. So people were totally fine taking your word for it to go see it.
And you didn't have to do any fucking homework to watch Sinners. You didn't have to watch like phases of Marvel.
You got to sit and listen to good music.
And a lot of people feel that way. So it doesn't matter if you say it was great. They're like, cool. If it's so great, I'll just watch it at home.
It sucks because no matter what, if it's something from the Marvel and it's good, they go, "Well, fuck Disney." Okay. If it's like something from Star Wars, which is true, all roads lead to Jake Skywalker. It's like, okay. If it's something from, fuck James Gunn.
Fuck James Gunn.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Shed. Yep. I'll go to the back of it. We should beat the shit out of each other.
This is why we can't have nice things.
This is why I get it. Thunderbolts director Jake Schreier set to helm. I don't know how much do this is, but it does seem like he's the talk to do this. I thought he handled the team dynamics very well. Doesn't say he's writing it. It would just be directing it. Thoughts?
I think there's a lot to do, because just yesterday there were articles talking about how they're still hunting for a director. We went from hunting for one to in 24 hours, Jake's the guy. I don't know.
Can we get an interpreter, please?
No, you said it was.
Isn't that bad? I'm sorry.
No, I'm fucking with you, buddy. I love you.
Here's the thing about that. You're taking characters that you're creating your own canon for the new Avengers. It's like those characters are nobodies. When you're getting the X-Men, people, then now you have a very high bar. So if you're going to take that on, yes, exactly. So that is going to be the true test. So it's like James Gunn taking on Superman. You're taking on an iconic character. You got to make sure this movie is like at least
Margaret
a 9 out of 10.
Qualley as Rogue. Chick from The Substance, the younger one as Rogue. No?
No, I need to hear her voice. Rogue needs to.
She's got to be able to do the Cajun.
The Cajun, but also a little bit smoky.
Well, yeah, Rogue is Southern, Gambit's Cajun. There is a difference.
Oh, yeah, Southern. Sorry, my bad. I
You sound like a Cajun.
I did a racism. You do. Yeah, and then this is supposed to be the Jubilee that they're talking about.
All right.
I can see that. I like that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Honestly, I don't. It's one of those things where normally we would criticize it, but it's like John Constantine. I want him British, blonde, smoking cigarettes, and bisexual. Super important to his character. Jubilee
So little
has
platoon.
to be Asian. Yes, has to be Asian, Asian American. Has to have the yellow trench coat. I don't give a fuck. Make it happen. Explain it. I don't care how you explain it. And then, I did appreciate what Bo did, where he made Sunspot the point of view character, and then elevated Jubilee to a bit more of like, oh, I've been in X-Men for a while,
not a level one,
as opposed to the like fucking I need to get out of here. X-Men help me. But either way, good character. They always do her dirty. Like she's in a couple of the cutscenes from the Fox universe.
Yeah, and then you could make fun of her powers and such, but once you level up enough, she's
Once
really
you
badass.
know how to do them, they're fucking cool. The plasmid powers or whatever. I don't even understood. I didn't even know really what they were until Bo explained that shit. I always thought they were like firework powers too. No, they're plasmids. Gotta get him back sometime, Gooch, when he's done being a porn star, whatever the fuck he is now.
No.
He's got, hey man.
Yes,
go where the money is what I always say. If I was getting paid to dress Dommy Mommy or Daddy, I would. Either or.
He's got a couple of projects. He's coming on in a couple weeks.
Yeah, I know. Good. Because that's one of those things that's like make the money, but don't rob us of your creative fucking nerddom. Gotta do both. All right. As we close up here, there's a gaming renaissance. I put it in the title. Games like Assassin's Creed Shadows, of course. Those AAA games that everyone was so excited to play as Yasuke can't get more than 6,000 people playing. Meanwhile, game that I can't put down, and I'm about 70 hours into, Oblivion Remastered. And then, yes, the other game that everyone is addicted to, Claire. Look at that. So, tell me again how not fucking or how popular Dragon Age and Assassin's Creed are. Anyone played any of the remasters? No? Oblivion?
Oh, yeah.
Yes?
Vampirism immediately. And I was like, oh, dude. And I had to go on the quest to cure my
How did you got horrific hemophilia or whatever the hell it is, and it just didn't...
They're not a dungeon. It's like all the vampire guards.
And you missed it because all you had to do was go to church and pray, bro.
Yeah. I was spamming to make coin, bro. I was like crushing up alchemy to make some wine and shit and sell it.
Hey,
and
it turns out if in this reality you went to church and actually all your fucking diseases went away, people would be. I'm religious as fuck in that game. Akatosh, hallowed be thy name. Because guess what? He actually does shit for me. All right, he gets rid of all the. I love it. You pick your favorite. Tiber Septim. He's a little bit war criminally, but it's all right. Talos, he's cool.
I'm not allowed in a church.
You're allowed. You would be. You could go to the Daedra Lord. Some of them are fine. Azura would take you. Maybe go
Diabolical
to Sanguine.
Souls.
Actually,
Diabolical Souls.
Sanguine would love you. You'd have all the sex parties. Shout out. Sorry, I nerded out on Oblivion. Sorry. I have not watched this trailer yet. I'm very much looking forward to it. It's going to be on Game Pass day one. Yes, if I can ever get it to work. I'm talking about Doom, The Dark Ages.
Looking forward to that.
Can't wait to upgrade my PC.
This is the launch trailer.
Fucking Doom.
Watch yourself, Prawn. All right.
I haven't seen.
We don't do that
really,
Crimson Dawn shit.
I haven't seen anything really negative about the game so far. It looks great.
I've seen one
seems to be really happy.
That said that FPS wise, like shooting game wise, it's the best it's ever been. But level design is the worst it's ever been. So it's like a mixed bag. Now that's one report. That's one outlet saying that.
Leon, I play this shit for the lore, if you believe it or not. The gameplay is fun, but I'm actually a lore whore. Huh? All right.
But lore whore for Doom, really interesting.
Yeah, it's got great lore.
No, it does. I've never. That's a rare thing.
All the different dimensions connected to it, and what the Doomslayer was doing for hundreds of years.
I mean, I ain't gonna touch it. I'm a Doom 3 fan, so.
So am I. Anything with a fur cape.
No caves.
I like all the animations of the guns and everything.
Yeah.
This game is gonna fuck hard, dude. Give me a sword, please.
Impact
Damn.
confirmed. The Slayer has been activated.
Bro.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Yes.
Glory kills are so
Oh, yeah, play
beautiful.
that.
This has all the Dead Pulio vibes.
Wet mop, baby girl.
Here we go. Say, get away from her, you
Bro.
bitch.
Dude.
Yes.
Oh my god, Jaegers.
Yep.
They have mechas now?
Yeah, they have mechas now.
Oh,
And dragons.
Jesus.
You can't say that on stream yet.
Bro.
What's up, my mecha?
Are we going Pacific Rim?
Dude,
We're going
I love
everything.
that they're actually doing full voice acted cutscenes.
What's that, Boomhauer?
That was not dragons.
Oh, say, man. Oh, say.
That big old dragon.
Look how.
Wait. He's trying. Leave him alone.
What?
No, it's like full voice acted cutscenes. There's actually a narrative, which I think is a cool change. I like the
That's
idea of
always
it.
good.
It's
With
done
the
right.
with the Doomslayer saying more than rip and tear, that would be interesting. CB the Legend 11, shout out for 5. Feige produced the original 2000s X-Men and casted the original actors, so I think he'll do a good job. Did he cast them, or was he in the room with the other executives when they were casted? I don't know, but yeah, he's been around for a long time, right?
The original X-Men were cast by Bryan Singer. In fact, he had to fight tooth and nail to have some of the...
Leon,
like, nobody wanted Hugh Jackman. Everybody complained he was too tall.
I do remember
but Ian McKellen and Bryan Singer, both of whom are gay, perhaps that had something to do with it, wanted him to be part of the project.
Well, and it was supposed to be that other guy, Dougherty Scott, right? From and he was doing Ever After instead, and he was in Mission Impossible 2. And
Mission
so then,
Impossible 2, yeah.
Yeah, and thank God for that, because Hugh Jackman. All right, just finishing out on video games here. I want it, but good luck, right? This is probably never going to happen, but it's fun to talk about forever.
I want it.
Yeah, I know. It's so unresolved trauma. Just Alex Vance.
The cake is a lie.
Yeah.
Oh, she's best babe.
They set you up, dude. Just let it go.
I want it. Also, so just give me. It's unresolved trauma. Like, give me, so I can start my fucking chemical. Yeah, that chemical.
Yeah.
We can start all your drugs over again.
All of it.
Motorcycle. God, so many.
Because I don't even want to fuck with the current gen anymore now. I'm good.
Whole empire.
I've bought GTA 5 on multiple different consoles on PC, and after I heard it was delayed, I reinstalled GTA 5 Enhanced Edition, and I've been playing that now. Like, I need my fix.
Yeah, I keep getting a notification for it when I'm gaming. So what the fuck is he doing playing GTA? Doesn't he have scripts to work on? You're not allowed to have fun.
I recorded.
I'm saying we do a Cabal room where only us can get in a private server. Okay,
that'd be sick.
Online,
maybe
finally,
members and shit, you know. But
finally use my submarine and my private yacht and
all
space laser and all the things.
Imagine ABF pulling up in a truck and asking you, "Get in, bitch. We're gonna go move some coal."
Do you want
whatever?
the VTOL? You want to take the Avengers plane? I got a Batmobile. It's great.
Why are you teasing the gooch? Damn it.
Rat, you said everyone clapped at the end of Thunderbolt.
Not everyone, but there was cheering.
Like people clapped, right?
More than I've heard for anything else.
I kind of think this is a nothing burger in that, you know how like we talk about reshoots and then they go, "There's always reshoots." I do actually think this counts as one of the "there is always reshoots" ones. Nyat, you tell me if I'm
2
wrong.
months away.
I mean, my bias wants to tell me that there's some major issue that they're trying to fix that should have been fixed
by
before.
adding a flashback, meaning test screenings are confusing and they feel they need more emotional weight because just seeing her silver.
That's what I was about to say. Why are they showing her as her?
Because clearly they're going to have to flash back to her taking the offer from Galactus to save, in this version, Norn.
To save her world.
And her world,
She has unappealing energy I don't appreciate.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
She's
ew.
lacking the heavies.
You're right. That's what it is. There's the lack
Whatever
of
do you mean, Andy?
There's a lack of gravitas right in the upper third.
She looks like you told her you're late with your library books or something.
She looks like a fucking abused dog. Like you know how dogs, if you kid them enough, just like look perma sad. Like that's what she looks like.
I can't picture her as anything other than the trailer park girl from the Ozarks.
After seeing those pictures, I feel less bad about calling her like white trash surfer and stuff like that.
She's 100% white trash. What are you talking about? Yeah.
And by the way, I will point out the community note that nothing has been confirmed. This account is known for making things up. MCU source. That being said, would anyone be like? I kind of would be surprised if he wasn't one of the main leads in Doomsday. Otherwise, what are we doing? Like,
yeah, that wouldn't make any sense.
If Robert Downey Jr. is the antagonist, then I guess it would have to be Reed Richards as the main lead. So I don't like it, but it makes sense.
I don't like it. I don't like it. David S. Goyer, wrapping down here. David S. Goyer said he wrote the first one, that he would totally write Blade. Why is it taking so long? I mean, I think we know at this point, right, that they're going to save all the supernatural shit and vampires and Werewolf by Night for after, when no one really cares because we're all gone and Wesley Snipes is dead, so you can't use them. But yeah.
Also, did you guys hear the leak that like the costume designer or whatever was saying that it was supposed to be the exact same movie as Sinners, so that's why they had to redo the whole thing? It was supposed to be a period piece for Blade, and it was literally like the exact same whole setup.
One of them was for sure period pieces because it jumped time periods multiple times, had like multiple other people with them. I think by the time Bo worked on it, it was modern day, but still with the daughter, with a someone after the daughter's blood.
Yeah, I feel like they just couldn't figure it out, and then once they realized Sinners was coming out, they were like, just forget it.
Yeah, and then once they realized, like, hey, just make him fucking kill vampires.
What are we doing? What are we doing here? What are we doing?
Die hard, but with vampires. Do it. It'll be fine.
Also, I feel a little bit more comfortable with them making Blade now than a couple years ago or 2020.
I would too. So, and also, don't let Coogler. Do not let Coogler anywhere near.
Keep him
away.
away.
Loved him. No. Thank you. You and Michael B. Jordan, you guys go off and be buddies and auteurs and make all your fucking modern movies, but don't do that.
Blade.
Not Blade. Oh God, what was it? Oh, it was Bo when he was like the racial bravery or something of him to beat up a white cop when he was threatening about the blood. I was like, man, I didn't get that at all at the time. That's a long way to say that you should just have someone that they're only interested in seeing Blade kill vampires. Him being black should have fuck all to do with it. Really, it's half human. That's the prejudice, right?
Well, unless it is a period piece, because being black did matter at a certain point.
So don't make it a period piece.
Yeah,
motherfuckers.
exactly.
Just make it. Motherfuckers, you got your goddamn mind.
Yeah, exactly.
Just make it in.
Kill a goddamn vampire. That's it.
And have him kill vampires.
Blade versus the Democrat Party actually sounds pretty tight to me.
Put to techno music in a dance room.
Mm-hmm. Go stake Nancy Pelosi.
Remove your
the secret heavies. Mind the secret heavies. All you do though is you just have them kill vampires. It's very easy. All you do is you just have a badass Jedi on the run from stormtroopers. Instead, we've got Cassian. Talk about real quick. Has anyone watched the 8 and 9 episodes that people like Drinker have said?
No,
I know not many people.
Fucking idiot take.
I know not many people will listen to this, and even fewer people will believe me. But this week's trilogy of Andor episodes might be the best Star Wars I've seen since the original trilogy. Everything that's been building patiently. That's a lovely way to say that. Patiently over 2 seasons finally explodes in some of the most gut-wrenching scenes this franchise has ever produced. I can't recommend it enough.
All right, so Badger, I recently learned that I can push Grogu's face in, and it is so fucking funny and adorable and works on so many levels. Learning this and seeing this and having a fun laugh about this, way more than I got out of the 8 episodes of Andor I had to watch. This, I created like more gold than Tony Gilroy managed to do in 24 episodes. What a hack. I said it.
Thank you, Erwin.
Oh my gosh. Please don't show me that again. It's horrifying.
It's terrifying.
Don't like that.
I don't like. Oh, it's what Gooch looks like when he's sad.
He looks like he has a syndrome.
Russo shooting a post credit to add Doom to Fantastic Four.
Fetal alcohol
touches me.
They better do something. Flipped. Breezy's Comics and Collectibles shout out for 10 months. Handsome Badger and Pizza Boy. Drinker L Take. Been playing Kazan First Berserker. It's so good. I don't know. I found things to like about it. Don't think it's quite the best thing since the original trilogy, but hey, I'm glad people are finding enjoyment. Unfortunately, much like Skeleton Crew, much like Thunderbolts, it kind of doesn't matter because the ground has been so ruined that just no one cares.
Yeah. Well, that's like I kept hearing people say about Thunderbolts. It's the best thing since Endgame, which actually I think it was. But what does that mean? Yeah.
Right, because we're not including.
It's all been trash.
So. I'd rather watch a spin-off about Neil the Blue Elephant and his like little brothers and sisters. I'd rather watch
taking a bath together.
Yeah, a Disney Plus show of that than any more episodes of Andor.
And a full house in space.
Genuinely, yes.
All right. Well, just like that.
That'd be so wholesome and adorable.
Dude, someone make an AI intro. Yeah.
Make it.
And song. Turning Gucci knees, I think so. It's good. It's very catchy.
It's catchy. Yeah.
Erwin, do you want to plug for tomorrow? It's Weeb Weekend, isn't it?
Yeah, I threw together a Weeb Weekend. I can't wait to nerd out. It's going to be fun. Be there.
I see people asking for it in the chat. They want it. They need it.
And I give chat what they demand, or else they call me names.
I'll do that anyway. Rossi for 2. Ahsoka is better than Andor. God bless Dave. And Gooch would never say that.
No joke. I'm gonna watch probably all of season 2 of Ahsoka. I'm literally staring at Hera's butt is better than anything in Andor.
Well, that's true. That's actually factual. All right. Goochamus, do you have anything to plug tomorrow or
no,
day after?
Nothing until late night with Gooch and Gang on Sunday. So yeah,
it's harsh words.
Yes.
I step on the poo-poo.
Look forward to that Darth Gooch Prime.
Yes.
Stolen Valor. Niet.
Yes, sir. Dropping my Thunderbolts video on Sunday, which also happens to be the 8-year anniversary of Film Comics Explained. So I'm going to be doing a stream. Cabal is welcome, of course. And then late night with Gooch.
Yeah. We'll be there with bells on.
And if we're talking about Bella Ramsey, Bell's palsy.
Talking about you, Bell's palsy, because it sounds like you only talk out of half your mouth. Doolies. Hi.
Tomorrow we have our members watch party for Edge of Tomorrow, the Live Die Repeat. So yeah, we're doing that 6 p.m. Central Time. And then we'll actually be showing the movie on our Discord. And then
where is it, Erwin? You said Live Die Repeat. You triggered Erwin to find it. So where is it?
I moved it somewhere. I can't find it.
Your Discord.
What's going on?
Sorry, I'm tizzing.
I have my all you need is Killmonger as well on the shelf.
Oh, well then show it. Show the camera. Put in front of the camera now. I thought so. I win.
Sorry, Andy Katie. Look what you've done.
I was like, what is going on?
That's the watch party. Yeah, that's a good one.
And then we shopped another video about The Last of Us because the other one's doing so well. So.
How are those doing? Oh, right, because we like making fun of Bella. Terrorism. Leon, you are you're gonna do something, right?
I am.
Say words.
I'm gonna be doing a Neon Leon, just like we do every Friday night. We're gonna be talking about some of the similar stuff we talked about tonight. Bethesda, Oblivion, a lot of.
But don't worry, right? You're gonna have a bunch of co-hosts, right, to help you.
Please.
No, I'm doing a solo show because
right.
Leon, why would you do that?
My guest had to postpone.
Why?
Take a night off, Leon.
Yeah, you're gonna pop a stitch, dude.
I've already come this far.
Phrase it.
That's what she said.
It's right there. It's
Just
right
gonna
there.
Let that dangle. ABF. Got anything you want to plug?
Yeah, just my channel on Mondays and Wednesdays, Off the Hip at 9 p.m. Mondays, and Trigger Happy Wednesdays at 6:30. No, 6:30. Yeah, 6:30 Eastern.
Don't remember your own stream times. What do you? Oh, right.
That's what they look like in the manga. I think they call mimics.
Yeah. Not difficult but not impossible. Rat. Thank you.
Yeah. So since nobody said it, I'm gonna go ahead. I apologize now in advance for this bullshit I'm about to do. I did post a lot, as some of you may or may not know. My mother passed away a couple weeks ago, and Sunday is Mother's Day. So just get your fucking mom some flowers and hug them and say some shit. That's all I'm saying. I love you all.
Get them an Angry Badger t-shirt.
Yeah, no, most of you were with me in saving my life. It was in Vegas, actually, so you guys are awesome. But
I mean, mainly Leon in the same predicament. That mouth ended up getting a little sore. But
sure. But you guys are all awesome. Sub to all these people, please. And we'll see you next week.
Absolutely. All right, everyone. Shout out in like 30 minutes. Leon will be on eloquent as ever.
Somehow.
Totally will be able to understand everything. Erwin, thank you so much. I think
no one's allowed to clip this. There were just a couple moments. I would have fucked like 2 of the cats. Taylor Swift looks like mildly cute, and then I think there was like a background cat that was cute. And I wanted to fuck them.
Hide your dogs.
I just said what everyone was thinking.
Don't take money. Only girly giggles.
What do you mean?
You've got to giggle like a girl. Half now and half when we reach Daldar.
What if we should choose not to?
Looks like you don't have much choice. That'll do for the advance. Let's go.
You guys are the best. All right. See you over there on Leon.
Goodbye.
God help us all.
Get out! Is it something I said? You've ruined my life! You've ruined my career! You've ruined my book! You've turned a perfectly peaceful house into an insane asylum! Get out!
Daddy! My God, Leo, what's gotten into you?
It was a disaster, Faye!
No, it wasn't. You were wonderful, sweetie.
Fine, Dad.
Yeah.
Why'd you need to kick Bob out of the house?
You think he's gone? He's not gone! That's the whole point! He's never gone!
Is this some radical new therapy?
You see?
Almost made it. Okay, last one I made it.